What is up, guys? Welcome back to another GDM Unlimited video. Our main man with the hands is back from his sabbatical. Today, we're going to open up some Topps baseball. I'm not going to lie, I did not look at the box, so I'm going to let my guy do the talking with this one. I hope there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, we haven't done baseball in a minute. Heavy on the football, heavy on the basketball. Obviously, those are the two we do best, but a lot of good reviews on the Topps Heritage. And we haven't opened this yet on the channel. I've bought some of it on my own, I think, and opened it up and got some pretty good, some rookies. The base dark green parallels and the pink sparkle chromes are pretty nice looking cards. So some players in mind that we're looking for. Obviously, if we can get some numbers, some variations, all of that is good too. DJ, how much did this box run us? Do we remember?
I'll have to look at the
How about you check the price tag?
Probably, I don't think it's on here.
No.
Probably about $30 though, if I had to guess. I think the ones that I bought were in the 30s. So, pretty interesting. I'm trying to see if there's any other specific things. The cool thing, my favorite thing about these is it's got that old time baseball feel to it. So
Yeah, I do love the aesthetic.
Vintage look.
got the vintage look, the vintage feel. So we get 8, I think it's 8 packs.
They look very
8
crisp.
cards, 8 packs.
Man, I want to feel.
Yeah,
these.
they're
Oh,
pretty
wow.
they're pretty good.
Wow.
Look at that.
All right.
That's
And
powerful.
the cool thing too that I like about these cards is they give you that old time look.
Rock
You
and
know,
roll.
they got like that Mike Trout. It looks
Oh,
like
look
an
at
old.
that.
Yeah, they're pretty nice cards. Put the rookies over here. Trey Thorpe, White Sox rookie right there. Okay, so first pack, pretty lame. Okay, ooh, Acuna Jr. That's cool, the green. So those are the greens. Sometimes you got to check the back. It'll tell you if it's a variation or not. Right on the back, you got to look. Put our rookies there. Here are Rodriguez. Ooh, this is pretty nice. The Francisco Lindor.
It's a cool looking
That's
card.
a cool card. We'll put that over there. Another rookie, and then Randy Arozarena, one of our favorites.
If you know, you know.
We love our guy Randy. All the way out in Seattle these days. So far, I mean, a couple of greens. The Lindor insert one's kind of cool. Kind of rooting for the Mets. Mets to maybe do it this year. That would be interesting. Teoscar, that one's kind of cool. One of my favorites. We got definitely got an insert in here. Oh, Alek Manoah, Blue Jays. That's an interesting one. Ooh, this is
that?
cool. It's an
Ooh.
all-time All-Stars. Mel Ott, one of the best to ever do it. So that's kind of cool. Probably not necessarily worth anything, but it's still cool. Lists all his stats on there. Something about the old time baseball players. Actually, something about old time athletes, I think, in all sports. They just had a different charisma about them.
I can agree.
You know, like the old time football players, you know, those old time basketball players. But definitely baseball, you know? Like, I mean, imagine being alive when Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb.
Classic.
Ty Cobb was
The golden era.
Simpler times.
Ted Williams, all those guys just ooh, Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh my god.
Pink, that one's cool. Well, that's by far the best pull of that might be the best pull we've had in a while actually across all sports.
That's saying something.
That is a pretty
Might be our best baseball pull, period. I have to check the tape, but
We'll
it's
have
close.
to
We've
check.
got some
No.
good rookies, so I feel like if some of the rookies stuff that we've got pans out, you know. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Ellie is arguably probably one of the most enjoyable. Has been one of the most enjoyable players to watch in the league for quite some time. William Contreras on another one of those kind of cool inserts. Blake Snell. I got a couple green Blake Snells when I opened Heritage off
I
camera.
remember him with the Rays.
Yeah. So does Pepperidge Farms.
Wow.
So we're getting oh, this is cool. Bob Gibson on the
Ooh.
all-time All-Stars.
Nice.
That's a cool one. So one thing I will give these Heritage packs is that I think we've gotten maybe an insert or something in almost every pack so far. Obviously, we already got the pink parallel of Ellie.
Mhm.
We've got a couple greens. That Lindor insert was pretty cool. Also, obviously, none of maybe any of the top rookies so far that I'm specifically looking for, but you never know. Time will tell with rookies.
This pack was $24.99.
Well, that's a pretty good deal so far. There's another green. We'll sleeve that one up. Bryce Harper, one of my favorites. I'm going to sleeve him just for my own,
Personal reasons.
my PC. Reese Hoskins, one of my other favorite Phillies, now on the Brewers. Edwin, oh, there we go. Timmy Trumpet. Edwin Diaz over there. Okay, 2 packs left. So far, I will definitely say, I don't know if, we for sure got the value back.
I'd say it's been pretty worth it.
But, for pure, card for card value.
Out of the cards, out of the ones we've sleeved and top loaded, you can't tell me there's not at least $24.
Well,
in it.
even if it's not,
Come
we got
on.
some good stuff. It's been a fun rip so far. I would definitely say it's worth the money for just we got another. Okay, that's cool too. David Festa, and it's a
Hey.
rookie card, pink parallel, so that's cool. So, honestly, I'm not going to lie. If we're guaranteed a few greens and a couple of these pink parallels per blaster for $25, especially if you were to get maybe one of the top rookies.
Holiday.
If you got one of the top rookies and then you also got
Wilson.
we're guaranteed a star, that would be definitely worth it. Just a bunch more base. Meriwether
What is
Lewis.
that?
Lewis and Lewis and Clark.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What the hell?
What do you mean?
Meriwether Lewis?
Is that what they meant by heritage?
This is honestly this might be we pulled Santa Claus one time from one of the tops Christmas ornament special edition
That was
things.
kind of expected to an extent, but this
Yeah,
is just
No,
but
this
what
was-
in the
This is
heck?
literally right out of left field in Jamaica.
What's funny is that left field is a baseball reference, so good job, Doug. Meriwether Lewis. So obviously the best pull that we may have ever had was a Meriwether Lewis card. Barkeep Mayweather.
So we can retire.
So we got a bunch of rookies.
I think you left the pack.
I know. I'm gonna come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 base rookies. We also got some other cool greens, a couple other rookies. So pretty good. I just was so overstimulated by Meriwether that I forgot we had one more pack.
Oh.
Did he play baseball?
No, he didn't. Probably not. He discovered America, man.
This is why we open the sports cards.
We're not a history channel. For anyone that gets offended. Manifest destiny.
Oh, I needed that today.
Blake Dunn, good rookie. Willie Adames, that's kind of a cool one. Max Scherzer and Jock Peterson. So, this is cool. Kind of a...
I can't. I can't.
Yeah,
Why?
honestly, everything went out the window. Honestly, we lost all Meriwether Lewis, our favorite pull. So, in conclusion, we did enjoy the Topps Heritage. We're probably going to snag some more of these blasters, especially for the low price of $25. More than reasonable. A bunch of cool inserts, a bunch of good names. I love these all-time all-stars, and obviously the Ellie pink and the David Festa. The 2 pinks probably the 2 best pulls other than Meriwether Lewis, but definitely that Ellie top pull. Thanks for checking out the channel. We'll be back at you next time with probably some more football because it's our safety
Niche.
blanket.
Yeah.
And until the next time, as always, go Birds.